Hi, crafting friends. Are you ready for hearts and Valentine themed decor? My name is Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, a special welcome. In our first DIY today, we're going to create a super cute, budget-friendly Valentine's Day tree using supplies from Dollar Tree. And the best part, we'll be making adorable ornaments with Tinkertoys. We're also going to use just a few supplies from Dollar Tree to turn simple Dollar Tree vases and window clings into beautiful illuminated Valentine's decor for your home and table. It's easy, fun, and budget friendly, and it's a great way to create beautiful glowing vases that will light up your space and add that perfect Valentine's Day glow. So I picked up several sheets of the window clings as well as 2 of the vases, and I'm going to show you some fun, easy, budget-friendly ways to create lighted decor for your table. I also picked up 2 of the Dollar Tree Valentine's Day trees. I chose a pink one and a red and white one, but I'm going to show you in a moment how much better quality the red and white actually is. It's much more full. So that's the one I'm going to be using, along with some of these pretty ornaments that Dollar Tree sells for their miniature trees, as well as a vintage container that I think you'll all recognize. Here are the 2 Valentine's Day trees. You can see they're 2 different colors, but more importantly, the red one is much fuller than the pink. Here, the pink is very shimmery, and I didn't find it to be very full. But here, the red and white with the little red hearts is so much more full and I think has a lot more substance to it. So having shown you both, you can see why I chose to use the red one for this project. Once you remove it from the box, you'll just want to fluff up all the branches. It's rather compacted in the box, but you can see there's a nice substance to it. You'll also want to remove that base at the bottom. So here it is, and I'm just going to show you quickly how to fluff up those branches. Just pull them out, and you'll see it quickly forms into a nice shaped tree. After you get it all fluffed up, just unscrew that bottom base. You won't need that. Here are some of the decorations that I bought. I thought they were such sweet little ornaments. And I bet you all remember this with fondness. I found this at our local antique shop, and I was excited. It was a toy that I used to enjoy playing with, and I thought it would make a really fun vintage container for our Valentine tree. I do want to give a note of gratitude to Sherry from the Canterbury Cottage. She used a Tinkertoy container to hold a Dollar Tree Christmas tree that she decorated in fun ways. So my inspiration comes from her. I'm using some of this Dollar Tree floral foam to form a base. And in order to make it fit, all you need to do is use just a simple table knife and slice through it. Dollar Tree sells these blocks. They also sell packages of individual blocks, which are really nice too. If you can find those, you could stack those inside. But here I'm just forcing one of the large blocks down into the bottom of the container. And then I'm just going to continue to add to build it up to level it off. After I built that floral foam right up to the top, I then just pierced that floral foam with the metal end of the tree. I pushed it down in, and then I also used some hot glue around the base to secure it and stabilize it in place. Now the magic happens. We're going to transform those little Tinkertoys into ornaments. I'm also going to use a variety of the little Dollar Tree hearts that come in these packages. And also, I'm using Tinkertoys for this project because they add such a fun, nostalgic touch. These little wooden pieces are great for creating unique ornaments. I'm going to mix and match the pieces and use some of the pretty Valentine's Day themed Dollar Tree ribbon and form different shapes, hearts and stars, and even little X's and O's. To form your hanging loop, you want to just put in a drop of hot glue into one of the holes and then fold some narrow ribbon or twine or string down in there. After you've done that, you see here how I'm just taking a piece of decorative ribbon and wrapping it around the ornament. I love using the red, pink, and white ribbon because it ties in so beautifully with the Valentine's Day theme. And all of the different little wooden shapes really do lend themselves to charming whimsy. I mentioned that I found my Tinkertoy set at our local antique shop, but you can also find these at thrift stores, online, or maybe you even have them around the house. You can see here on this round I used some very narrow pink ribbon for the hanging loop, and now I'm going to use that laser cut ribbon in the deep red. That's a true Valentine red, and I think it adds such a nice pop of color. When you're using the glue gun, just be careful you don't burn your fingers. You see, I use the tip to kind of press that fabric ribbon down onto the glue, and you only need a drop at the start and at the end of your ribbon. Here's a nice chunky barrel-shaped piece that I'm also using the red ribbon to adorn it, and this might make a nice tree topper. We'll see how that goes. But you see how quick and easy you can transform those sweet, nostalgic little toys into lovely Valentine's Day themed ornaments. These Tinkertoys make such sweet ornaments and carry that nostalgic flair from the container all the way up through the branches of the trees. And here's the final look. Isn't this the sweetest little Valentine's Day tree? I have it displayed here under the window, but it's also perfect for a table centerpiece or as part of your Valentine's Day holiday decor. If you're enjoying this video, I would really appreciate a thumbs up, a like, and if you have a chance, I'd love to get your comments in the comments section below. It's really fun to get to know members of our creative community. You can see I also added a little bird's nest that was on our Christmas tree, as well as a little bit of cotton batting around the base. Now, on to our vases. And now, don't blink, because I'm going to show you how to take a clear glass vase from Dollar Tree and illuminate it with a very special Valentine's Day theme. So the first thing you see me doing is just wiping the glass down with an alcohol wipe. You could also just use a little bit of sudsy water and rinse it out and dry it thoroughly. The main thing is make sure your glass is nice and clean so that your window clings will adhere. I'm using a couple sheets of window clings that I had shown you in my Dollar Tree tour, and I thought these were just so sweet. So I'm going to use a combination of the conversation hearts and the little love teddy bears to decorate the two vases. And they just adhere so easily. It doesn't require any glue. They just really grab that glass and cling to it. These are really popular to make because they're so easy, and you can actually create one for about $2.50. Now, inside, you could add all kinds of different embellishments. And if you want to add that extra special touch, you could consider filling the bottom of the vase with something decorative like faux rose petals, glitter, or even some small faux flowers. This will add texture and catch the light from the candle that we'll be introducing, and that will create a beautiful effect. But for me, I'm just going to add a battery-powered candle. Here I have one of the Dollar Tree candlesticks, and I'm going to use a combination of E6000 and hot glue to adhere this to the bottom of that decorated vase. That will elevate it. Now, you could also spray paint the candlestick in a pretty shade of Valentine colors, or, as I'm going to do, you can just tie a simple bow around it. Here you can see I'm turning the vase upside down so I can center that candlestick right on the bottom. And If you hold it in place, the hot glue works almost immediately, and the E6000 will provide a stronger, more permanent hold. So isn't this so pretty? I'm going to add some pink ribbon now around the base just to carry that lovely pink color through to the bottom. I'm using again that laser cut heart ribbon from Dollar Tree. And the next thing I'm going to do to add a beautiful glow is to insert one of the battery-powered candles. This is one that I had, but Dollar Tree also sells battery-powered candles. And isn't that a beautiful finishing touch? Now I'm going to decorate another one for you just to see how you can change the design by using different window clings. This time I'm going to use this cute little teddy bear with the heart that says I love you. And I'm going to keep this one very simple. I'm going to put this design on the front, and then on the back I'm going to add just one more design. This message of I love you coordinates so nicely, so I'm just going to put that on the back of the candle holder, and then I'll show you how beautifully that illuminates. You can see how that battery-powered candle illuminates the vase and makes the heart designs pop. The soft glow from the candle creates a warm and inviting look, and I decided to use this on our guest bathroom sink. Isn't this pretty? Staged with a couple of pink hand towels and some hand lotion. I think this just makes such a pretty little exclamation point on the front of the sink. And you can see when I turn off that bathroom light, it will act as a pretty night light. For more fun Valentine-themed projects, I invite you to take a look at my channel. This was just a recent video that I produced several days ago in which I used a Dollar Tree napkin to decorate a cotton rope basket. I also adorned it with some faux tulips and a little heart-shaped ornament that I made using air-dry clay and a cookie cutter and some paint and embellishments. Please do consider subscribing if you haven't already. It's fun, free, and festive. Thanks for stopping by. I look forward to seeing you again soon as I have lots more Valentine's Day and springtime projects planned. Take care and God bless.